Hi guys, welcome to my vlog. I'm so excited today. As you have seen in the title, today I'm just doing a video and sharing with you guys what I get up to as a data scientist in a day. So right now I am still at home in the garage. I'm about to go to work. I wish I woke up earlier, but I did not. I think this is part of the package, already we are getting into the content of the video. I slept at 3 a.m. I think I had to wake up at around the a.m.s because one thing about code is that you will get a solution in the weird hours. If you miss it, you might not remember. So I don't know, I woke up at that time and I knew what to do and I got to it. So I finally slept at 3 a.m. So ain't no way I was gonna be able to wake up at 5 a.m. to prepare on time. But anyway, let's get into the video.
You need to understand what it is in order to what is behind this before you
I didn't think it would open with the phone, but it did. That was cute. So yeah, I just got to work now. I'm going to my station. Yeah, and then the day begins. I've got a lot to do, but yeah, let's box this day. This day is so much busy than I actually expected. So while I walk, I'm just gonna answer one question: how did I become a data scientist? Because a lot of people actually know that in varsity I did biological science and all of a sudden I'm into data science. So I did a complete switch, right? And I did not go to a varsity for my data science courses. I did them online using Data Camp. So Data Camp is an online data science platform where you can learn data science with Python, machine learning with Python. It's got data analysis as well, different languages. So it's got Python, SQL, it's got Power BI. I got this stuff, but let's continue. So how long did it take me? If I think about it now, I would say I used to study like a mad person. So the careers or the courses that are in Data Camp are career tracks, right? So you are most likely going to take 5 to 6 months if you are studying at a moderate pace, right? But I took 3 months because I was so hungry to become a data scientist. I had just finished doing my degree in November. I came back home. December, I got right into it. I was helped by a mentor, who used to guide me on the order or on the things that I do, and he would give me projects as well. So the first course, which is data science with Python, took me 3 months. And then the second course, which is machine learning with data science, took me 2.5 months because now I had gained the momentum. And then SQL, data analyst with SQL, took me much longer because now I had started working, not yet as a data scientist. I just got a job and I figured I needed the money, so I was now studying and working. So the course, if I was not doing anything else, could have taken me much shorter time because it's shorter than the first two I mentioned. But because, as I mentioned, I was now busier, so it took me longer. So I would say maybe 5 or 6 months. Yeah. So you are probably wondering, how is my day today like? Please excuse me because there is a lot of noise here. People talk. That's one thing about office days, people talk a lot in the office. But anyway, my day today, right? As you can see, I'm sitting in front of 2 screens because it can get serious like that. So what do? I receive data, and then I put that data into models. So there's models that we develop that is more like a series of code that runs different calculations on the data that we receive, and then put it in a visualization model and then submit reports. So there is weekly reports that I submit to the team. So yeah, so most of the time I am writing code. How do you do machine learning in this area of data science that I'm in? But yeah, opportunities to do machine learning are there, so when I get the chance, I do that. Yeah, what have I left out? Oh, the tools I'm using. So I use Python, I use Power BI, I use SQL, I use Oracle as well. So SQL and Oracle, that's where the data is sitting. To develop the models, I use Python, and we also have March, and of course Excel. Every other person uses Excel. And yeah, how's my day today like? Mostly stressful, because in my team I am the developer with one other person, and we are supporting like a team, and each of those people usually have a request on the data that we provide, right? So basically they will come and say, oh, this is what we're looking for, or they will have new enhancements. So enhancements are things that are continually happening because data may change, or the things that they want to see from the data may change as well. So they will usually submit requests so that we develop that particular thing that they are looking for. So yeah, it is usually busy because it's different people coming to 2 people for different things, and yeah, our brains are usually very busy. So this is my favorite sport. In those days where I feel that I've got a lot going on, work is just too much, I come to the sport, I feel different. This is the sport where I look at myself and just make affirmations, because we can all agree that work sometimes can be draining. So I come here and I tell myself that, girl, you are enough, you can do this. And I make my morning affirmations like, I'm a great CEO of a great company. I live in abundance. I'm a living field of abundance. I am blessed to bless others. I have the ability, capacity, and grace to create billions of monies, fresh food and resources for my good and the greater good of others. I'm achieving my goals with little effort. And after doing that, I'm a different person, and I take beautiful selfies because I dress up for the office. I make sure that I dress up for the office because I do believe that how you look says a lot. So yeah, this is me and my favorite spot in the bathroom. Some questions that people have asked me before are if I love my job. Absolutely, darling. I love what I do. I love it. I passionately do it, and I've got future plans, for my career. So now I'm seated so I can just finish off this video. If you have any other questions that I did not cover in this particular vlog, please make sure that you ask the question. Just drop a comment, I will look at it and I will address it. I will try to do a part 2 of a day in the life of a data scientist. Overall, I just want to say, if you want to switch to data science, you can do it online and become successful. And yeah, one question that I'm remembering now, people have asked me how long it took for me to get a job in data science. So as I have mentioned before, that I studied data science online, and then somewhere along the line I got a job that was a data capturing job, but I continued to study my SQL and applying, and it did not take so much time until I found an internship. So I started as an intern, but because I was just so passionate and hungry, for this career path, it did not take long until I was taken permanently. I think the internship was a year, but I was taken permanent within 5 months to 6 months, and I got promoted, and etc. So I have been leveling up. To be honest, I've been leveling up because I do it with my heart. I think in the beginning I just had I don't want to call it fear, but I had the thought that I did not do data science from an institution. I did it online, and therefore I've got to prove myself. So now with just doing that, I made a lot more progress that was apparent to the people I report to, and yeah, I got a deserving position from that, and I continue to put in the work and put in the effort so that I achieve my next goal in data science. I want you all to know me as the most successful Black data scientist from South Africa. Like, I want you to call me to talk and motivate young people about choosing a career in IT, such things like that. So moral of this video is, you can do data science online. Just as every other thing, you need to put in the hard work. It is not hard, right? Coding with Python in particular is not hard. You can do it. I did it coming from biology, you can imagine. So I did not have any computer science background. I just went right straight into it, and with guidance, of course, I did projects and put them in my CV, and that's how I got a job. And now I can call myself a data scientist because I've got a job. However, that is debatable. Some believe that you have to have the Microsoft certification, which I am working on right now. So yeah, so we continue to study. You don't stop learning, you do not stop learning. So make sure that you are always skilling up. It is always important because it keeps you relevant, which is one lesson for data science or any industry in IT, and I believe everywhere else. If you want to stay relevant, you must upskill all the time, because one day you will wake up and you are using one tool, the next something else is required from you, and if you can't do it, you will be simply replaced, just like that. So keep skilling up. Thank you so much if you stayed in the video up until this far. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please do make sure that you subscribe, you like, comment, and share. If you have any question or comment, drop it on the comment below, and I will have a look and answer you. Ooh, I look beautiful. Thank you. I am more beautiful. beautiful than you saw me before. I'm about to go live on TV, so I got some pampering. Yeah, I'm whispering because I don't want to make noise, but I'm super excited.
Irrelevant, especially in today's industry where you can flourish and have a job or start something that will ensure that you become a positive part of our economy. How are you doing, ma'am?
I'm doing very great, thanks. How are you?
Fantastic. Oh, this is the gift of the giver who's giving you the courses that are
vouchers.
Yeah, these are vouchers. Yeah, she's giving you vouchers. So make sure you give us a phone call so that you can get these things and get yourself a young qualification that will assist you in your next journey. Because this year, we're making millions this year. And she's here to help. Ma'am, please introduce yourself. Tell us why you started this thing, what it's all about, and so on and so forth.
All right. Thank you so much for having me. My name is Rendy Baloyi, and sitting here, I am the founder and CEO of this beautiful initiative that the beautiful Akes just spoke about. It is called Youth Unemployment Intervention.
There's your camera.
Yes. So at Youth Unemployment Intervention, we are in a mission to curb the unemployment rate or unemployment crisis that we have currently in South Africa. So Youth Unemployment Intervention, which is YUI in short, just stands as a beacon of hope in the battle that we have in unemployment in South Africa. And we believe that, skills and knowledge are a currency, for the future. And so we believe in the potential of the young people of our country and just want to strive to unlock their capabilities by enabling them in skills.
Saying all the right words, bro. Saying all the right words. Right tones, enable, bring out. What really inspired you guys to start? And what was the first step? The reason I'm also asking is because a lot of us, it's not the first time we're hearing the issue.
Yes.
But the fact that you've taken the step to actually do something about it, what was the propeller? What made Rendy go, you know what? Enough is enough.
Yeah. So I was started from the beginning. Growing up, I've always been just one passionate individual, and I knew that I've just been so convicted that I have something to give to the society. So fast forward, growing up, I'm now sitting and I'm like, I want to have a sustainable business. So I've always been entrepreneurial, selling products here and there. But I knew that there was something greater in me. And
so were you from church minister?
Yes.
Children's churches.
Sunday school.
I love the ranks.
No, it does something to you.
It really does. It does build you. But they may not know Power BI. They may not know SQL. So now we want to put you ahead. We want to put you at a position where when they are looking at two people, that student from YUI is the one that is going to be considered.
And I think also I'm from an IT background. Power BI and SQL is also just very important because there's database management. And then Power BI is very important for front end and your dashboards and so forth. And your ability to go into the back end, view data structures, understand what the models look like and the information look like, and be able to interpret that in a visually appealing way on the front for someone to understand and quickly be able to make decisions makes your mind special. The way you think is unique because you're not just seeing things, you're looking at everything. You go, yes, I want number of women, number of boys, number of children. This can help us make this decision better, and the way you then interact with data and information really opens up your mind to other bits of information that comes to you, and you don't just it makes you different. That's amazing.
That is very key. And because Melis Valley, I want to close with this. It's to close. Shut the door. Yeah. So she gave you valuable piece of information, and my brother just added on something that's spectacular. Now, maybe you're a staff member in ministry, you're thinking, how's that gonna help me? We deal with data, Lala.
Everything.
All the time.
You are in PFCC, Lala.
Every
This is the
industry
class you want
needs
to attend,
computer
Lala.
skills.
Because in PFCC, you're dealing with Excel, Lala. So this is the person that you want to see so that you can get all this training. I think anybody across the world can join your class, right?
Yes.
You see?
Yeah. So we offer on-site training and online training as well. All happens at the same time.
That's why we are Youth Live, because we are the plug. We will plug you into the right things. Rendy Baloyi, thank you so much for joining us. Guys, her information will be down there on the screen. Contact her. Do you have a website they can go see something social somewhere? Please give us quickly.
So it is a link that is given on the screen, and my number for social media platforms everywhere. We are Youth Unemployment Intervention.
Intervention.
Yes.
So make sure that you register, hop onto the classes. I give you how much they cost. It's not a lot. You see, in yours. Anyway, we'll see you guys next week. Thank you so much for joining us here on Youth Live. We love you. We love you.
This was Youth Live.